Hey, beautiful souls. Happy Pisces season, and welcome to this week's Pick a Card. Every week I do have a Pick a Card where we have once a month. We talk about here where the sun moves into a new zodiac sign. Every other week we talk about the new moon and full moon energy of whatever the sign is going through to make the most of the wishes for a new moon and release of the full moon. And then the fourth week we have a meditation where we go to some sort of mystic place upon the earth and eventually out into the universe to find out what messages they have for us. All of those have pick a cards related to them. So if you ever need any information, they're all timeless, even though the energy has to do with the planetary energies at the time, it still is always timeless. So follow your heart and get plenty of messages from Spirit. All right, well, let's jump in here talking about Pisces season. I'm going to throw up a little print screen here that talks about the Pisces characteristics and the energy that we deal with as a collective from February 21st around March 21st when we finish out the zodiac, going through the entire zodiac sign and go back into Aries when we hit spring. So Pisces energy is all about the unconscious and the subconscious, the hidden and the abstract. It's all about our sleep and our dreams, including any lucid dreaming. It's all about this universal love and bliss, surrender and trust. Could be looking at our addictions, anxiety, fear emotions, any kind of victim mentalities or chaos. That's the lower, darker side that the Pisces energy likes to swim in to give us experiences. It's also about psychological transformation, big spiritual and holistic breakthroughs. So exciting month coming up. Also, it's all about being dreamy, and it has to do with fantasy, creative energy, imagination. It really allows us to connect to that kind of non-mind and allow us to connect to that creative energy of the universe. So any kind of art is very welcome in expressing ourselves that way. Sensitivity to others and the world. And then also that brings in this desire for alone time, retreating to recharge, like the high priestess steps back from the chaos of the world to connect, find relief, sanctuary, and psychic abilities, of course. The energy can make us a little shy and timid, a little, looking at our self-confidence and any kind of esteem challenges, because we're feeling everyone's emotions a lot, which might make us want to kind of withdraw to also recharge. And the energy of Pisces does rule over the lymphatic system and feet. So anything to do with any of those energies as well will be, more prone to be experiencing during that time from February 21st to around March 21st. So just be aware of that as we're going through that. And we're going to have a pick a card here, of course, but for all of you Pisces sun babies, happy birthday to you. There's a special bonus reading at the end for you that is a 3-month forecast. So be sure to check that out. For everyone else, we are going to have a choice between 3 different options for the pick a card, asking what hidden truth do you want revealed? So be sure to check that out. You can choose from as many of them as you want. Timestamps for everything are listed in the description box of the video down below, so you can leap ahead if you wish, but I'm going to start with number 1 right now. If you chose reading number 1, then this is the reading for you, and we're going to start off by pulling a card from the Wisdom of the House of Night to see what hidden truth do you want revealed. So for all those that chose reading number 1, that's all right. There it is right off the bat there. And we have a High Priestess of Earth. So as I was mentioning in the intro, here's the High Priestess energy of stepping back and into the High Priestess temple and reflecting. So how perfect is that energy for this reading? So let's see what they bring in here for you. Gotta love Spirit. So it says, when you choose the symbol of the High Priestess of Earth, I, Nyx, the Goddess of Night, am nudging you to take care of your health and your beautiful body. My vampire high priestess of earth symbolizes all things in the physical world, your body, the body of earth, and the things you surround yourself with. Now's the time to eat well, get rest, and connect to the power of earth by walking barefoot if you can. Be mindful, knowing you are a child of flesh and bone who came alive through the blending of earth magic and your spirit. If your question is about a situation with a friend or a love interest, know that the High Priestess of Earth is asking you to wait until you see tangible evidence of what you seek to understand about this relationship. Perhaps a first kiss or some shared activity will give you more insight into your question. Stay grounded and wait and see. All right. So, good message there about what hidden truth do you want revealed if it has to do with the relationship or whatever you're waiting for and wanting more truth. Just wait and see. You're going to be getting some clarity come in the outside world. We're also going to pull from the Wisdom of the Elders Oracle. See what else they want you to know here for all those that chose reading number 1. All right, here you go. And you've got respect, bison and buffalo. And I feel like this is about respecting yourself. You know, there is a lot of the number 3 energy is also Empress in the major arcana, which is Mother Nature, Mother Nurture. This was talking about withdrawing, taking care of you. So I feel like this is very supported with this too. Respecting yourself and what you're desiring is important. And it says to show respect is to show honor, and being respectful signifies that we value what we honor in this life. This includes respecting oneself through the treatment of our mind and body. If you treat your body well, it will look after itself. But if you allow your body to be contaminated by negative thoughts or behaviors, it will destroy itself. Wow. Definitely a message here about body and how our bodies are a reflection of what's going on inside of us, but not just inside of us physically, but inside of us emotionally, mentally, spiritually, whatever energy we focus on, it eventually makes its way out of our emotions and into our bodies, right? Respect is the gift of the buffalo, and buffalo selflessly gives every part of its being to help humans sustain themselves, not because it views itself as less than, but because it respects the balance and needs of all life. Buffalo provides clothing, food, shelter, and utensils for humans. Indigenous people built a sustainable relationship with buffalo upon a foundation of mutual respect. The sacred grandfather teaching of respect suggests that we should take a balanced approach by being mindful of our thoughts and actions, which extends to our treatment of the earth and all that inhabit it. By living honorably, we must not hurt others. Rather, we should treat others the way we wish to be treated. Respect should be given freely from a heart-centered approach if you wish to be respected. If you've drawn this card today, it may be time to reflect on the areas that you honor in your own life, your family, your work, your relationships. Perhaps you're being shown a deeper level of respect within your own community, or are entering a healthier phase in your life with good boundaries, right action, and mindfulness. Wow. Yeah, definitely, we can't give someone something we don't have for ourselves. So, finding, reinforcing, growing our self-respect and self-love allows us to give respect and love to others too. So definitely this is a time here. The hidden truth is there are some, below the surface in the subconscious, the realm of Pisces, there are some beliefs, some emotions, some things bouncing around that are making their way into your physical body. So taking time to nurture yourself, become aware of that, and then also, using that time, using that reflective time to transform those as you, grow all that. Right. And then we're also going to pull here from the Medicine Woman Oracle. And then we will pull some tarot for some additional information here. So what else for those that chose reading number 1, please? All right. Beautiful, beautiful color here. It's one of my mom's favorite colors, who is a Pisces. And we've got the Spirit of Fire, card number 17. Shine your power unreservedly. Beautiful. We'll put that right here. And card 17. So let's take a look here and see what that brings in here for you. All right, so the message says, I am the Spirit of Fire, the creative principle. I am fire, gifted to humans by Prometheus to protect them from darkness. I am the Spirit of West on the medicine wheel. I am the willow, the wisps in fireplaces, bringing warmth to your bones and soul. I am the fire in the sky, lighting up the night with my power, declaring my love to Mother Earth with a stroke of sublime lighting. I am the volcano awakening together with your inner fire. I am the light, the vibrant flame of your consciousness, and candles, memories of your prayers. I am the fire of your libido pulsating in your belly, the source of life and desire. I burn at midsummer against all prohibitions, revealing your ardent nature. And this card invites you to awaken your fire, your powerful impulse of life. In times past, a flame burnt constantly in the temple of the moon goddess, the essence of the feminine. Become the flame, light of fertility once more. If you feel any doubts or the urge to give up, shine the light of your consciousness unreservedly and declare victory over the shadows. The Spirit of Fire in your reading also means it's time to rekindle the flame of burning desire, celebrating your life energy once more and saying yes to pleasure and joy. So, this emphasis on our bodies reflecting some things that are hidden in our subconscious and our emotions. This is like the Sun card, bringing light and shining upon all things, warming that, being this bright light in the darkness, not giving up hope. Whatever's going on physically, know that there's hope. Look within, find the emotional source of it below the surface. Louise Hay has a wonderful book that she wrote about healing your life, healing your energy. So if you look up her book, you can find stuff in there, but you can also search the internet. There's tons of stuff out there where if you can say, spiritual source or emotional source of, put whatever you feel is going on with you, and there'll be clarity there too. So I love that. And then it says, call the spirits of fire to support you. What message is fire bringing you? To find out, dedicate a moment to this spirit. At home, perform a ritual to shine your power. Light 2 candles, one representing your fertilizing power and the other holding the flame of purification that removes all obstacles. Invoke the Spirit of Fire, entrusting it with your wish. Write down on a piece of paper every thought limiting that wish, and then burn the paper safely. Then write a poem celebrating your talents, give thanks, and display the poem in a light-filled spot. I love that. And if you're not, if you have like Christian beliefs or things like those, the Spirit of Fire is the Holy Spirit as well. So, you can look at it that way if that resonates more. And then in nature, offer yourself to the warmth of the sun and feel how it warms your 3 hearths, the fires in your belly, the fires in your heart, and the fire of your consciousness. Awaken the solar, divine, feminine energy within you and say a prayer for her. I love it. So clear messages I feel coming in here for you. And let's pull here from the Star Tarot, and let's see what other messages Spirit has here for you. All right, so what else? What else do you have here? Okay. So we do want to that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like there's one more. I do want this one, and then the bottom of the deck goes over here. This helps us see the unseen that we want to be revealed. Let's start there. So, Queen of Pentacles, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, taking care of you and your body. All right, so confirmation through the tarot right away. So we like confirmations, don't we? So we got that. Let's see what else they want you to know. So 9 of Cups, emotional. I'd say usually emotional dreams come true, but the 9 is a Hermit's card number, 9 being the Hermit in the major arcana of tarot. So turning inward for emotional fulfillment. Here is Spirit bringing in the love that fills up all the cups here. So it is a time emotionally to turn inward. It's a very important time because it does bring you a lot of guidance. It brings you what you're looking for. Again, we talked about you can't give something to someone that you don't have for yourself. So finding your self-love allows you to give love, because we can't give more love than the love to the extent we have love for ourselves, nor receive love from others. So if my pipeline of love is like this, no matter how much love I want to give out, it's just going to trickle and drip, drip, drip out. No matter how much love someone wants to give me, it's just going to trickle and drip in. But the more I increase my self-love and self-respect and all that, the bigger the pipeline of giving and receiving love to those in the outside world also comes in. So very important there. And then we have the Justice card. So Justice has the Ace of Swords here, and this is about the balancing of thought and belief and mindset. And so there is this, all this physical type of emphasis here. It is talking about this, balancing our thoughts, because our thoughts come from emotions. Like one emotion can create 1,000 thoughts. And when we have a lot of negative thinking, then that's what's impacting here. So it's important for us to balance. I know it's almost impossible for humans to completely have no negativity around them, not feeding their mind with the negative things, but we can pay attention as much as we can on what we're feeding our eyes, our ears, because what we listen to and what we watch does directly go into our subconscious world, and then it's impacting us here. So very important to be aware of that. 4 of Wands, balancing emotional energy. And the 4 of Wands represents celebration, joy. And the more we focus on less negativity and joy and laughter and happiness and gratitude, unconditional love, that is what helps bring this fire. It's our natural state. And it talked about happiness and joy in one of these cards up here too, which reinforces it's time for us to focus on that energy, and that does spill out and overflow. And again, this balancing factor that comes in with the more we focus on the higher vibrational things, the more higher vibrational impacts we have on our bodies and our lives, but also, it takes us away from impacting our bodies negatively. All right, let's see what else we have here. Here's the Ace of Wands. So passion, joy, it talked about passion here with that spirit of fire. Finding that excitement for life again, not just feeling like you're existing or waiting around to die. Like, especially, I know it's difficult when you have like pain and stuff in your body, but we don't change from the outside in. We don't find happiness on external things making us happy. We choose to be happy, and then happiness flows out of us into our world. So there is this empowerment that comes through all this too, about you don't have to wait for the outside world and your body to get to something to choose happiness and to begin to transform. We don't have to wait for it. It is waiting for us to find this bright light and to choose joy as much as we can, And it's, we're given a lot of thoughts and beliefs and mindsets about when that happens, this is how you're supposed to feel and your actions you're supposed to take. But you rebel, you don't have to obey all that. So you get to choose now. You're going to do what you want to do with your life. And you can choose to be happy for no reason at all. And then no one can take it away from you. But then it does roll out and impact your body too. I love that. So find the spark of life. Don't give up. In the Three of Pentacles, be true to the authentic you. And this comes into kind of what we were just talking about too. You don't have to try to live up and be who everyone else has been wanting you to be, supposed to be, should be, need to be, have to be, blah, blah, blah. What do you want to do with the rest of your life here? This is about finding life again and not just existing, not just trying to do the bare necessities until life takes you. It's about living and not just existing and being true to you, not worried about, the praise and punishment that we grew up with as children. Afraid if I don't do what everyone wants me to do, people are going to reject me, or the people that support me are going to withdraw their support. You know what? If people do that, they're not truly supporting you, not truly loving you. They're conditionally loving you. And most humans do, until they get further along in their journey of life where they're kind of bouncing back and forth between moments of unconditional love and then moments of fear. And they're going back and forth. But you learn to turn inward and you learn to find your self-respect and your self-love, then you fill up and overflow. You're not waiting for other people to fill you up. Changes your life, and I love this for you. So hidden truth you want revealed is it's all up to you. It's inward here. Your physical challenges you can change from the inside out. And that's how this beautiful energy of Pisces can positively impact you during this Pisces season. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me you're enjoying this content, but also tells YouTube that you are, and it'll bring other similar videos to you. Other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. It does give you access to the notification bell. And if you go in there and select the all option, then you will be notified immediately when new videos come out on the channel. Plus, you'll be notified when I go live to provide free readings on YouTube. I know. In addition to all that, it helps you be part of the love tsunami and help spread the Zen love. Because when you like or share my videos, comment on my videos, subscribe to my channel, even become, one of my YouTube channel members. Any of those things just makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, happy, excited, it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you're interested in any of that information, all of that is listed in the description box below about my YouTube memberships, all the services that I offer. These are general readings. I do offer personal readings as well. And past life readings, relationship readings, birthday readings. I have a new podcast that just came out, From Chaos to Cozy, so be sure to check that out as well. And I have a few other services. So if you're interested in any of that, like I said, everything is listed down below. All right, beautiful soul, as you're going through this amazing adventure, remember every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there and you take care. If you chose reading number 2, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off pulling from the wisdom of the House of the Night to find out what hidden truth you want revealed. So we'll give them a 2 little shuffles here for the energy of 2 for all of you that chose reading number 2. And let's see, where are we starting off here? What hidden truth? All right, I feel like it's this one right here. What hidden truth? Oh, conclusions. Card number 12 coming in here. 12th house energy of Pisces making itself known. So we'll put that right here and let's see what we want to know here. So this is the time of endings and new beginnings. And drawing this symbol indicates that you've come to the end of some experience in your life and are about to enter a new one. So don't resist the conclusion, for endings are important experiences and will help you build a stronger foundation for your next adventure. This is also a warning to get all the facts before you draw a conclusion about someone. You can't know the whole story if you haven't read to the end. Remain open even when an ending is final or a conclusion is correct. It's a sign that a new story is about to unfold. So there's some hidden stuff that you don't know the whole story. You don't know the ending and why here. And it's funny, my mom, and she's a Pisces. So hi, Mom, if you're watching this. She likes to, when she reads a book, reads the end, see how it's going to end, and then she loves to read how the conclusion comes about. And I feel like this is what this energy is coming in. It's funny that I was just cracking up as I was reading that because she does that, which I do the same thing with like sports events where if my team's playing, I go check the score if I'm not watching it live and go, oh, they lost. Why watch it? So, like mother, like son. But I like this energy. What is coming in? The hidden truth. Is some hidden information around a situation or an individual that is going to be coming to light during this Pisces season. We're also going to pull from the wisdom of the Elders Oracle and see what else they want to add into here about this hidden information about a situation or a person. And of course, it's going to vary by individual because it is a general reading. Let's see, what else do you want those that chose reading number 2 to know about this? All right, this one. Okay. Spirit, totem, animal, direction. Yeah, card number 11. Beautiful, beautiful card here. So, yeah, you're going to be getting some guidance here. So whatever decision I feel like you were going to make or were thinking of making, there is this change that comes in of direction because of this new information that you get. So if you don't feel like you have enough information yet, it's because you don't. And you will be getting it between February 21st and March 21st. So the Spirit Totem Animal card reminds us to reflect and reconnect to the animal spirits that are guiding us through life. Your Spirit Totem Animal is always present and can be called upon to assist you in your journey. They ensure that we, as members of the human nation, proceed through life in a spiritual manner and that we conduct ourselves positively. If you're unsure what your Spirit Totem Animal is, ask Spirit for assistance. You can pray to receive a sign, which may appear in the form of a dream, a vision, synchronistic event, or some other unique way that the spirit world can guide you to the answer. Pray that you will be imbued with a message that lets you know the answers you seek. Be patient with the process and trust when you receive a sign. Your Spirit Totem Animal walks with you in this life down all the different roads you take. They help guide us in the decisions we make and can assist us to find our way when we stand before crucial crossroads, right? Here we go. Sometimes our choices lead to far-reaching consequences, and our Spirit Totem Animal can help us make those decisions. If you've drawn this card today, it might be the perfect time to call upon your Spirit Totem Animal. If you're unfamiliar with yours, request a sign from Spirit so that your animal may be revealed and so that you can develop a relationship with them. This card might herald an opportunity that requires direction. Trust that your Spirit Totem Animal is there with you and allow their presence to guide you. How perfect. So with this decision, with this information that you're not sure what the conclusion is, and decisions to be made, information that you need to glean, your Spirit Totem Animal is a great source for that and your whole spiritual posse of support. So, if you don't know who your Spirit Totem Animal is, you can ask for Spirit in your, entourage to reveal them to you, or the Spirit Totem Animal to reveal themselves to you. And you'll start seeing pictures all over the place, It could even be a hummingbird, a wolf, a turtle, or an eagle. But they guide you, and you'll get information in relation to that. They might have their picture on a meme you see on social media that gives you direction and advice and nudges, right? But they don't ask, our whole spiritual posse, our support team, our entourage, they don't meddle with our lives, right? They honor our free will and our power of choice. We give them a honey-do list before we come down here and go, honeys, can you guys, I would like to experience these things. They're always working on that. But beyond that, they let us, they're always with us. They, haven't abandoned us. They're around us, but they wait for us to ask for assistance because we came down here like a 2-year-old. I want to do it myself. Let me do it. Like a little kid does. And we're like, all right, you want to try that yourself. I'll be here if you need help. We're watching over them, as they're pouring that big, pouring milk into their cereal bowl for the first time. I want to do it. So you're getting the mop and the paper towels and everything else to prepare for this experience, and there's nothing wrong. No one's going to be injured through it all, but they're going to let us do it, right? But we can ask of our own free will for their assistance, and they will quite often here give us signs and synchronicities. They're behind us, and they'll just kind of to let us know, oh, that's right, you're there. I forgot. I got so involved in what I was doing. I forgot I have this whole support team of thousands and thousands of beings of unconditional love and light behind me supporting my life. Like 11, they might give repeating numbers, 11, 11. Different things in the outside world, a lot of synchronicities just to remind us that they're there, that we can ask for help to give us signs and synchronicities and everything to give us the information we need. So I love that message coming in here. And then we're going to pull from the Medicine Woman Oracle. And let's take a look here one more time. Get the energy of 2 coming in here. All right. So what else for those that chose reading number 2? All right. They do want this one here. And we've got 23, spring, a time for renewal, step into uncharted territory. Yeah. 12 plus 11 is 23, right? I'm good at my maths, I think. So perfect combination here. This brings you into a new, like I said, uncharted territory. So I like this conclusions, that we were thinking we were going to head toward. New information comes in, takes us in a different direction that wasn't charted. It's the unexpected. And it says in spring, which will be March 21st. That's funny because we're going to be finishing up here going into spring right at the end of Pisces season, at least in the northern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere, of course, you're going into fall. But it says, in spring, nature wakes up in a marvelous exuberance of perfume, color, and budding growth. Earth reveals its magnificence. The Celtic tradition celebrates the spring equinox with the goddess Ostara, symbol of life's renewal. What has been nurtured in the silence of winter can now manifest vitally, dynamically, and joyously. The season brings with it a rise in sap. Something new wishes to emerge. We witness a rebirth, the promise of growth in the seeds we sowed in the earth, and our dreams manifests. This new cycle supports material fulfillment. Whatever the season you're in right now, this card indicates a powerful longing for renewal, much like an irrepressible desire to shake your scales or feathers to bring yourself out of lethargy. Forge ties with the medicine woman inside you. Be bold and bravely answer the commanding call of life. An opportunity to reinvent yourself, to innovate, is presenting itself. Seize it. Whether in your work, love, or creative life, anything new is favorable to you. Take a fertile leap into uncharted territory. Yeah. So you're ready. Whatever you're coming through here, Answers come in. I feel like answers take you in a totally different direction, something new and exciting outside of your comfort zone. And it's like, yeah, do it. Trust it. It's happening for you. In an echo, and this is the awakening your medicine, it says, in an echo of the spring season and the great energy of renewal associated with it, release the old to make place for the new. Make time to perform a cleansing ritual with some burning sage. Plants are at the heart of Ostara celebrations. Standing tall, proceed in 3 steps. Ask the sage for 1, to accompany you in the purification process. 2, cleanse you of any physical, emotional, relational pollution. And 3, bring clarity so the seeds of renewal may grow. So here comes that clarity coming in. Wave the burning sage stick in circular movements around you from bottom to top to envelop yourself in a cylinder of smoke, and then sit down and let the cleansing take place. Then give thanks. Make an offering by putting a packet of seeds, a symbol of sowing or flowers, on your altar. Beautiful. I love it. So definitely new direction coming in here. The hidden is going to be revealed that takes you in the direction. And so if you're like, I have no idea which way to go, you will get these answers during that month through Pisces season, or if you're watching this outside of Pisces season, in the next 30 days. All right. So give those a couple shuffles there. And this is the Star Tarot, so we'll get some more clarification here. So what else were those that chose reading number 2? All right, that one evidently there, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. And then from the bottom of the deck, extra information on the hidden and the unknown coming in here. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, oh my gosh. 3 of Wands. This is about taking a new path because you've received new information. It's exactly what we talked about here. I just love Spirit. The reading number 1, that card was the same messages that we were talking about. So I love that. So definitely there is this, information that comes in during that period where you choose to take a different path. It's not that you are taken on a different path. It's that with new information, you are the one that chooses this. So don't feel like you're, being kidnapped by Spirit and being taken places, which would be fine. We could trust them anyway if they did. But this is, they do honor your power of choice, and you do choose to go a different direction here. Let's see what else they want you to know here. Yeah, here's Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords, sword suit, thoughts, beliefs, mindsets, a lot of clarity around mental information. So you do get clarity, you do get direction that comes in. Seeing things from a higher perspective, a different perspective, is what gives you this nudge and this energy to go in a different direction. So it becomes a no-brainer, is what I really feel, where if you're going back and forth between making a decision, you ask for assistance, right? And then this information comes in and you're like, oh, wow, yeah, easy breezy, I'm going that way, It's like the bridge is out. Well, I'm not going that way. I'm going this way instead, 5 of Wands, beautiful transformation of energy too. So there's this movement of energy from something that feels conflicting and has fear to something loving and kind. So part of the journey that you have here that's happening is you realize that delays were happening. Things were happening on purpose to keep you from going in a direction. It's like if you're at a fork in the road and you're kept there and you're like, oh my gosh, why am I being kept here? I need to be moving. And you feel like someone's kind of punishing you or being an obstacle. But because of the delay, that bridge, collapses and you're like, wow, I would have been on that bridge while it collapsed. So I'm glad I was held back. It's that kind of energy. You realize that the delay or whatever was happening was for you. So the energy changes from something that we're taking personal to going in a negative way or a fearful way, and we're taking it personally in a positive way. Like, thank you for holding me back. Yeah, and here's the King of Wands. So King of Wands, definitely Aries kind of energy, fire energy, movement energy. And this fits right into what we've been talking about here too with, it's like a lot like the Emperor who we get caught in our own heads through our life being told this is what you're supposed to do, should do, need to do, have to do, must do. And so we feel like we have to go this direction out of fear, right? But when the King of Wands and Emperor type of energy, Queen of Wands energy, they are the go-getters. They are, they realize, wait, I understand that we have a lot of supposed to's and opinion that have been given us all our life on what I'm supposed to do, how I'm supposed to do it, how I'm supposed to feel as I do it, blah, 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 all that stuff, right? But there's this clarity that comes in with all of this too, which I love because you realize, wait a minute, and this comes with the Ace of Swords too. You see things from a higher perspective. It's a double-edged sword. You cut away these thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that were rooted in fear. Fear of not being good enough, fear of failure, fear of losing conditional love, whatever that small t truth is connected to. We're like, all right, all these advisors yapping to the king, telling them all that information. Well, there's this freedom that comes in with this too, where you realize, okay, I know what I want to do. Thank you guys for all your advice, but now I know what I want to do. I put form around it, and then I head in that direction. And I feel like with this new information, again, you change directions because you're gaining clarity about what you want, not trying to live up to what everyone else wants, right? Yep, the power of emotional choice with the Lovers card coming in here. So, great information. This can do, of course, with knowing and learning something about a person too. New information coming in. Discovering, wow, I thought this is what I wanted because everyone told me supposed to, should, blah, 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 blah. Around relationships, we have all that type of energy around that too. It's around relationships. It's around situations like jobs and education. It's around our bodies, bank accounts and things. We have all these rules, but there's this change of direction that you're taking because of all this. And part of our power of choice comes in with the emotional power of choice. We're told a lot when that happens, this is how you're supposed to feel, but it doesn't mean you have to. You get to choose how you feel. That's how you take your life back and how you are willing to go a different direction. Because when we are so connected to the outcomes of the outside world, the conclusions, right? When we're so connected to the outside world and the conclusions, that if that conclusion happens, this is how it impacts me. Whatever situation is coming, if we're so connected by the opinion of others that when that happens, this is how you're supposed to feel. We fear what comes next. We fear conclusions. We feel endings. Because if that happens, this is how I have to feel. But when you step back into your power, you're not so concerned about what comes next because theoretically, I could choose of my own free will, right? We have that power of choice and free will that anything that comes my way is for me and I'm joyful about it and I'm happy about it. Now that might be kind of boring, but you can give it a try. And once you step into that power, knowing no matter what comes my way, I get to choose to be happy about it or at least not let it bother me. I can be neutral about it. I don't have to be negative about it, lower vibrational like we're taught. And then I'm not afraid of what comes next. I'm willing to live my dream, step forward, knowing every moment I'm living my dream and going the direction I want, that I can make adjustments and changes, but I get to choose how I feel about it. So a lot of power coming in there. Yeah, and the King of Cups too, balancing the heart and the mind. So a lot of energy here, a lot of information. I feel like the direction and the clarity you get out of your mind and into your heart. You ask for support, you ask for guidance, and you start making decisions here as you cut away a lot of the small t truths that are rooted in fear of losing conditional love. and you start making choices that are rooted in seeing things from a higher perspective, that are rooted in unconditional love and from the heart instead of from the mind that tends to revert to living out of fear instead of the heart, which lives out of love. It's a lot of clarity that comes in here, and I feel like if you're in this pivotal place, one is your mind going, go this way, this will make everyone happy. Then your heart is going, no, go this way, I want to be happy. And I feel like you get the bravery and the clarity that comes through during this period. You get all the information you need, it makes it a no-brainer, and you move forward. I love it. Into the unknown, but in a beautiful, harvesty, rewarding type of way. So I love this for you. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking that like button. That does tell me you enjoy the content. It tells YouTube that you enjoy it too, and they bring you more of the same. Other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. It does give you access to the notification bell. And when you go into the settings and select all, you'll be notified when any new video comes out on my channel. And also you'll be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. In addition to all that, you become part of the love tsunami, and you're helping spread the Zen love to the world. You know, when you like a video or share it with others, comment on a video, subscribe to my channel, become one of my YouTube channel members. Any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so crazy, happy, giddy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with others. So if any of that interests you or you're inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information for your life, I do offer personal readings, past life readings, relationship readings, birthday readings, a whole bunch of slew of things. And all that information is listed in the description box down below. I also just started a new podcast called From Chaos to Cozy about our journey through life. So be sure to check all that out down below. All the links are in the description box of the video. A lot of free content there as well. All right, everybody, as you're going through this beautiful, beautiful adventure, know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator, and of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. You hang in there, and you take care. If you chose reading number 3, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off here pulling from the wisdom of the House of Night. Find out what hidden truth do you want revealed. So we're going to give these a shuffle. Power of 3, so 3 times. All right, so let's take a look here. What is the first message here? For those that chose reading 3, what hidden truth do you want revealed? All right, that is the one here. And you have forbidden. So card number 18 coming in here. Let me just zero in so you can see the little gargoyles next to the doors there, guarding the doors. So there's some forbidden information, something forbidden, something that was kept back and hidden before. And it says, as your goddess, I am sending you this warning. You're about to enter into a situation that will not be easy and could result in other people feeling pain. Not all doorways are meant to be opened. Not all relationships are good for you. Not all love is expressed, and not all desires are realized. Right now, I'm saying no to you. The symbol for forbidden also reminds you that although you may feel pain when someone rejects you, this is one of my ways of protecting you. I may whisper in someone's ear to stay away. It is for the best, even if you don't believe it right now. This is a symbol to move on and choose another path. Wow. So what's going to be revealed here is when you were told no in the past, you know, it's like one of those old country songs, I thank God for unanswered prayers. When you, this is it's an old country song. And it's like they love someone, they want to be with them, but they end up not being with them. And they meet them years later, and they see what kind of relationship these people have and who the person has become and all this stuff. And that's when they're like, thank God for unanswered prayers. And this is what I feel like what was forbidden from you in the past when you were told no, when something didn't unfold. You get to find out during this period, February 21st to March 21st, the why you were told no and why it's for your benefit. Wow, I love this. So why you were forbidden. It was for you. It was not meant for you, and you're going to see why. So I love that. We're going to gain more information here through the wisdom of the Elders Oracle. So one more time here. And let's see what else Spirit wants you to know about this forbidden. What was this forbidden thing? What else do you want us to know about this? Why you were told no? It was it's like a little kid going, I want to play with the rattlesnake. No. Pipe ceremony prayer. Oh, beautiful. Card number 39. We'll put that right here. And let's see what comes in with that one here. So prayer, one of the most sacred objects found within the culturally diverse indigenous nations of Turtle Island, is the sacred ceremonial pipe. Its most basic form is a simple bowl and stem, which is used in the preparation and smoking of sacred herbs. The bowl is typically made of stone and the stem is made of wood, with the purpose of communicating directly with spirits and to offer our prayers to the Creator. There are two types of pipes. One can be owned by anyone who wishes to use it for personal prayers or on behalf of others, and the other is solely for pipe carriers who carry the pipe on behalf of all people. A pipe carrier is born into their role, a calling that requires immense amounts of responsibility and that it is not to be taken lightly. The sacred ceremonial pipe embodies both masculine and feminine energy, and the receptacle bowl represents the female energy and the stem a representation of the male entering the female and seeding life. It is through this union that the connection to the divine energy of the Great Spirit is made. If you've drawn the pipe ceremony card today, you may be called upon to be the instrument of someone else's prayers. Now is a time of reconnection to what is important in life and to recognize the value in living a peaceful existence. If you pray in a good and honest way for enlightenment, you will find serenity among the chaos. The pipe ceremony card is a sign that nothing can be achieved without the assistance of the Great Spirit. So be humble enough to pray and ask for help and be grateful for the assistance that is received. Wow. So a dual thing coming in here. One is that you can ask for, why, can you tell me why this didn't happen? I would like to know. And you're doing it, from a place of enlightenment and to be able to move beyond it and to move forward. The other thing that really stood out here with the reason why things were forbidden in the past is because you were born. Like they say, there are people that are born into being a pipe carrier. It's saying that, you have a purpose why you came down here. We all have a purpose of learning and growing more about who we are, and we experience the lower vibrational to understand the higher vibrational, but we always have like a second mission. We're great multitaskers. The other is like our dharma, our life purpose. What do we want to do? How do I want to help our community and our collective? And this is saying that whatever was held back was because it would interfere with your dream, with your dharma, life purpose, your soul path. And so that's why it was held back. Your higher self, your spiritual posse, everyone was in agreement, and you're going to understand why, like I said, between this period. So I'm loving this. And then we're going to pull from the Medicine Woman Oracle, and then we'll pull some tarot. But let's take a look here, see what else they want you to know here. So, life purpose, the stuff, whether it was a person or a situation, job, education, getting into a certain place, whatever it may be, you were held back because it would have delayed you and maybe distracted you off and took you into a path way away from your life purpose. All right, let's see. What else does Spirit want you to know here? Okay, there we go. Let's see, was this? Yeah, I got green cards on all three of these readings. And this is, my mom is a Pisces. So hi, Mom, if you're watching this. But she loves green. Here's your green card, Mom. All right, and we got Spirit of Water. Beautiful for Pisces energy too, who are water signs, huge water signs. And it says, return to the source of the feminine for purification. So card 20. Card number 20 in the major arcana of the tarot is the Judgment card, which is our higher self calling our human self to its life purpose. So how perfect. I love it. Gotta love spirit. All right. So I am the spirit of water, the pure source that flows down the mountain. I am Mother Ocean, one with the mystery of beginnings, your birth, and the deeps. I am the rock-filled source, the limpid river, the home of the Vouvir, serpentine women sorceresses, and of nymphs and undines. I am water, and I purify you. In the ebb and flow of tides, I unite with Grandmother Moon's cycle to extend my multifaceted and unpredictable essence. Melodious lapping, froth or waves, lake or impetuous torrent, I am elusive. I am the female principle. Here we go with that divine feminine energy too, coming in here that it mentioned. This card invites you to remember where you came from. Your tears are filled with salt, just like the Universal Mother. The blood of moon time flows from you to purify you with each cycle, and your breasts gush nourishing milk. Your nature is oceanic. There can be times when too much activity, being wounded in a love relationship or another emotional trouble, can cause your source to dry up. Maybe you need to be more hydrated or to swim in flowing water. The spirit of water in your reading gives you permission to release your emotions, to resume the fluid and ringing course of your destiny. Yeah, so these are the things that it talks about. You know, the things that you were forbidden to get into would have, like it mentioned here, too much activity, being wounded in a loving relationship, or any other kind of emotional trouble that would have caused your source to dry up. And so instead, there's this flow, returning back to your destiny, to your calling. So awaken your medicine. Call the spirit of water to support you. What message is water bringing you? To find out, dedicate a moment to this spirit. At home, perform a purification ritual with Lamanja, the goddess of the ocean. According to legend, we can sit before the sea to whisper our worries to her and light a blue candle. Fill a bowl dedicated to your ritual with water and recite Lamanja's mantra, Yemaya, Asesu, Yemaya, Yemaya, Olodo, Olodo, Yemaya. Yemaya, welcome me into your ocean. Once you have entrusted her with your sorrow, immerse your hands in water to purify yourself and give thanks. And then, in nature, connect to the spirit of water. Offer yourself to the rain, swim in a lake, or sing on the banks of a stream. Feel its purity, clarity, and transparency. Awaken the serpent woman and say a prayer to her. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So definitely this is all about, you were told no, you're finding out why, and then you're seeing how it's kind of like the movies, that oh, what if I would never been born? Or what would these things like the butterfly effect, if I had done those things, look at it would have impacted you. And you're seeing like why you were able to avoid a situation, and you have a gratitude for going, wow, thank you for stepping in. I like it. All right. And then we're going to pull some tarot here. This is the Star Tarot. And let me just give these a shuffle here, and we'll get some more clarity on all this. But I'm excited. I know, right? We love to get into the hidden and the unknown. Go, why? Why wasn't I able to do that? A lot of times we don't know things until we get back on the other side, and we see how our string was weaved within the tapestry of everything else. But sometimes we're like, I don't even know what's going on, So you're not alone if you feel that. But we get some information here during this period, so I like this. All right, so we got that one. They wanted this one next. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and this one. And then the bottom tells us more about the hidden truths here. What hidden thing needs to be revealed. So, of course, we're going to go there first. Yeah, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups, so many emotions, so many things, so many emotional choices that we make in the life that impact us in a lot of different ways, right? Sometimes this is emotional confusion, which represents here when it talked about with all this water energy too, that, there's so many things that can take us off course emotionally. But they kept us from being emotionally confused and being drawn into this. So they just nudged us off the way. It's kind of like, if you ever have a friend and you're at some sort of social event or bar or something, and there's someone headed towards you that your friends know is not for you, they'll intercept and block them from interacting. That's the picture I'm getting here. And it could be not a person, it could have been an event or like the things we talked about before. But they're like, we got you. We're watching out for you because we love you. And they can see the all the different, they see the giant plan of all the possibilities, and they know what will take us in the direction and the area we want versus the stuff that will take us way off course. They're like, nope, we're going to just, we're doing this for you as you asked, right? So I like it. Let's see what else here. Yeah, 5 of Swords, a lot of clarity of mind and avoidance of conflict. The 5 of Swords, is the card of a communication conflict, mental conflict that comes in. And again, I just feel like they are telling you here that it just, the route that they nudged you onto it would have been so mental, conflicting, caused a lot of vocal, a lot of communication conflict. And then again, they're going to show you these things, how emotionally it saved you from going way off course and how it saved you from other types of conflict as well. Princess of Pentacles. Yeah, new opportunities. So reiterating here that, with this is the Page of Pentacles, they call it the Princess, but how they knew that, they're reminding me of times in my life where I was like, well, I should go for that position, and I tried for it and didn't get it. And then like 3 months later, that position was removed. And if you couldn't get another job, you were out of a job. Where instead of me going that direction, a few weeks later, I got a new job opened up that I loved even more than that. That was just kind of like kind of bored doing what I'm doing. I'll try for that, but didn't get it. This one I loved, and if I'd gotten that, at the time when you accepted a position, you were locked into it for a year because they didn't want people job hopping. It just wasn't financially, productive or profitable to keep interviewing and going through all this process all the time. And I would have been locked into it, but I wasn't. And that's kind of like this new opportunity kind of thing, is like you would have been locked into something and you wouldn't have been looking or wouldn't have, been able to do it. And that's another reason why they're going to show you here. All right. Yeah, the 9 of Wands. Here's the block. So they're showing you here how in the long run that it's for you with all that bright sunshiny behind here. And that once you see it, you're going to be very happy of going, okay, I'm going to trust the block and understand why. And there's a difference between when we are being held back and when we're holding ourselves back. And so you'll gain clarity around that of what is of spirit and what is of your own self, our own insecurities, our own emotional inner child holding us back and not allowing us to come forward. They will also show you that. So this is the forbidden. They're showing you why it was done for you, and then also in what situations you held yourself back and how you can change that for the future too. So whatever's meant for you never passes you by. So there's optional things that you chose not to experience or you weren't able to experience yet because of your human self that's holding you back. But they're going to show you information on that too. I love it. Yeah, 10 of Wands, because then you move forward. 9 of Wands to 10 of Wands. So they're definitely going to show you where you've been investing all of your energy, where you can change this energy and to super focus it and allow yourself to move past these blocks and invest your energy in ways that are more towards your higher calling and your dream and where you're wanting to go in life here as well. I like it. And Queen of Swords, yeah, balancing between the head and the heart. So they are going to show you, these last 3 cards are a lot here about showing you about yourself. And even the 5 of Swords is the balance between the head and the heart. But these last 3 are really super focusing on what has held you back, what of your own beliefs in your head about your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets have limited you, kept you trapped, kept you feeling small and restricted and keeping like a forest field, keeping opportunities and stuff coming to you. But you're going to get a lot of knowledge and awareness that comes in here as well. And if I remember, I will post down in the description box a link to a playlist of Take 10 with Zen. Episodes 4 and 5 talk about both the restriction of the forest field that comes from our inner child, and episode 5 talks about the 6 of Pentacles, which is this correction or this change of our rate of exchange where, when we're younger, we have this belief that I have to give so much to receive so little. And that's our inner child keeps us to this 1,000 to 1 ratio. And they're the ones in charge of that forest field that keeps things away. And as we balance that and bring it to 1 to 1, those forest fields drop because it doesn't need to keep track of that 1,000 love coins. So I will try to remember that as I do that. In fact, I'm going to do this as a reminder for me. We'll see if that works. All right. So I love this for you. I love this transformation. I love this information that's coming to you, both of why there were times where you were held back or, kept from something for you. Everything's always for us, but this is when spirit held back per our request before we came down here, that we wanted to stay in these paths, and that we give him permission. Nudge me back into at least these. I don't want to go this direction. Nudge me here. But then there's also information on what is holding ourselves back. So beautiful, beautiful information. I'm excited for you. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That tells me you're enjoying the content, but it tells YouTube that you are as well. They'll bring you more similar content towards you. The other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. That does give you access to the notification bell. If you go in there and select the all option, you'll be notified when any new videos come out on the channel, and you also will be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. In addition to all of that, you get to be part of the love tsunami and helping spread the Zen love, because when you like or share any of my videos with others, comment on any of my videos, subscribe to my channel, even become one of my YouTube channel members. Doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy happy, crazy happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings if you're looking for more specific information for your specific life. I do offer personal readings, past life readings, relationship readings, a bunch of content. All of that is listed in the description box of this video down below. All right, everybody, as you're going through this beautiful adventure, please know that every second of every day of your life, that you are unconditionally, eternally loved by the Mother and Father of all things, our Creator, and of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there, and you take care. Happy birthday, all you Pisces sun babies. Here is your bonus 3-month reading, and this will be from your date of birth forward to the next month. So like my birthday is on the 12th of the month, so if mine was in March, it'd be March 12th to April 12th, April to May 12th, May 12th to June 12th. So that's how that would work for you. So we're going to start off first by pulling a card from the Medicine Woman Oracle. This is going to give you the overall energy for the 3 months. So let's take a look there. All right, there is your intro. We'll just put that right here for now, maybe. We'll just stick that in there. And then for your first month, we're going to pull from the Wisdom of the Elders Oracle. All right, so what do they want you to know for your first month after your birthday? And then we will pull for your second month from the Wisdom of the House of the Night. All right, they want that one there for you right off the bat. And then I'm introducing a third one. I use these other oracles and the other pick a cards, but this one I did not. This is the Wisdom of Hafiz, which has a cute little, well, I'll show you here in a moment anyway, but it has a cute little hummingbird on it. So this will be for your third month. So what? All right, there we go. And then we will pull some tarot from the house, not from the house, from the, I was thinking of that, the house of something. I don't know why I was thinking house. Oh, House of the Night. These were the Wisdom of the House of the Night. But this is the Star Tarot. So let's give that a shuffle and we'll pull some clarifiers for each. So for the first month, what do they want you to know? All right, you got 3 there. For the second month, all right, so it looks like you get 3 for that one, and then for your third month. All right, 1 and 2 and 3. All right, so we've got all our cards going here. Let's see, the overall theme you got is grounding. Look at this beautiful card. Being well grounded provides a feeling of security. So definitely grounding yourself during your 3-month period is important. Card number 29. And let's see what that brings in here for you. So it says, we are like majestic trees in a sacred forest. When we're well grounded, we gracefully lift our branches towards the sky to receive information, and we take care of ourselves and our community. We preserve the memories of the past and witness our own destiny. Good grounding gives the feeling of being in your rightful place and makes it possible to bring your projects and dreams for the future to life. Because we are manhandled by our lifestyles, without a powerful and fertile inner world, we live off the ground. It can be difficult for us to set boundaries, bringing a feeling of insecurity. Yeah, so when we're not grounded in our inside, our outside world, because the outside world is unstable, we feel unstable. So finding this inner grounding is important, right? Says you may be feeling harried by parasitic thoughts and mental chatter, which bring with them agitation and difficulty in making your aspirations a reality or making others respect your territory. It is a time to relink with your ground connection. your grounding, to bring yourself back into precious presence of your own self and recapture your ability to carry out your projects. Your priority is to reestablish your sovereignty and be the queen of your kingdom. Yeah, instead of giving up your kingdom to other people in the outside world, right? There is this, I know there's a lot going on in the outside world between wars and religion and politics and all that kind of stuff, which of course can definitely take us off. It's so unstable. But I like this talking about coming back to yourself, because when we come back to our grounding, our internal self-love, our connection to the spirit world, we start to see the clarity of the things in the outside world, and we see how much of what everyone is doing and saying in the world at the present time, there's a lot of fear out there. So people are doing a lot of things, and we get a lot of clarity. You come back to your kingdom, you see things, and you start making decisions from a place of love instead of from a place of fear. I like that. Your medicine here is inner world ritual. So stand tall, anchor your feet into the ground, feel their points of contact, your feet to the ground. Spread your toes. Imagine roots shooting deeply down into the earth. Breathe in and let the energy rise up your legs and fill your pelvis and uterus, the seat of your power. Visualize an ancestral tree, the symbol of grounding. On the soles of your feet, dab a few drops of Atlas cedar essential oil to return your body to its life force and primordial instincts. For better grounding, repeat the sound "oh," sending this low-pitched tone, "oh," which carries great gentleness, a yin feminine quality, into your belly. Yeah, so this beautiful grounding to Mother Earth, very important here for you. All right. So what great. So very much a message of grounding yourself during these next 3 months. Yeah, well, here you go. Your first month, Spirit World Omnipresence. Beautiful, beautiful butterflies, dragonflies, the bluebird of happiness. Let's take a look here and see what this brings in here for your first month. So the spirit world resides in all of us. It exists through the vastness of space and time and is contained within the rocks, the trees, and the air that we breathe. It is everywhere and in all things on Mother Earth. All aspects of life and spirituality are interconnected, and we are continually surrounded by it at all times. We are all one. We honor this connection through our ceremonies, and we deepen our relationship to the spirit world by acknowledging we are part of that wholeness. When we engage with the spiritual guidance available to us and communicate directly with the spirit world, we are able to tap into divine wisdom and knowledge. There are various planes within the spirit world, and the goal is to walk in alignment with the higher levels so that we're not bogged down by negativity. Yeah. Deepening our relationship to the divine and becoming more spiritually connected changes the way we move through and experience life. This is all talking about the same stuff, right? Similar. We've all come from spirit and we all return to spirit. Our ancestors, loved ones, angels, guides, and the Creator all work with us throughout our life, and they will be there to greet us when we make our journey home. If you've drawn the Spirit World card today, it is a reminder that you are never alone. The Spirit World surrounds you, even at this very moment. Remember to walk through life in a good way and invite the Spirit World to be part of your journey. It is through our remembrance of our own divinity that we can fully evolve and become more spiritually connected. Beautiful. Yes, this first month is really about connecting with spirit, realizing that anything in the outside world will divide. It tries to define and differentiate and separate, right? And you see that, again, with religions and politics and everything else. It's about us versus them. But this is all about going inward and upward and realizing we all are searching for the same thing. We all want unconditional love. We're all wanting to live our dream. And so many people are in fear that that's what causes the, feeling of fight or flight that kicks in to so many people and areas, right? So I like this. This first month is about connecting higher to the spirit world, seeing that we all are part of the same planet. We all want love. And if we take a step back out of fear, we see that. I like that. Let's see what else we have here. Yep. Getting out of fear. The Nine of Swords. This is, you can see here, the nightmare and insomnia card. So many supposed to, shoulds, need tos, have tos, musts. And it's great. The Nine of Swords is facing our fears, realizing, all the stuff that we've been told is supposed to be, should be, need to be. But there's a beautiful transformation because this is turning inward. Here's that inner world coming in again. But it is a beautiful transformation that happens because we start to see the world through higher, from a higher place, that higher perspective instead of from the perspective of fears. Yeah, 10 of Wands, endings and beginnings. 9 is an endings and beginnings. It's like they're so close to letting go of all these supposed tos and shoulds and need tos, have tos, must. The 10 of Wands, also during this month, we realize how much energy that we've been investing in the outside world, right? Just so much trying to control all of those supposed to be, should be's, need to be's, have to be's. And when we try to control things that are outside of our control, we feel out of control. See how that works? But the 10 of Wands is like realizing, wow, I'm investing all this stuff that feels like urgent, but it's not important. We're connecting back to the important things. I love it. Yep, and the 8 of Pentacles. So a little out of order, but you got 8, 9, 10 here. And the 8 of Pentacles does show that you put in the blood, the sweat, the tears, and you start to see this wonderful progression in the outside world. This is like a caterpillar going through the cocoon, coming out a butterfly, and here's that spirit world, that butterfly energy of, all right, things can't stay the same as they have been in your life because you're not the same anymore. You're not a caterpillar anymore. You're not going to do fearful caterpillar things. You're going to do things and act on things as this higher being, this, butterfly that no longer seeks to go on consuming leaves like a caterpillar does. A butterfly is attracted to nectar. It's able to go great distances that a caterpillar could never do, and they see things from a higher perspective. So that's your first month coming in here. Beautiful transformation. Second month, message. Card number 45. Beautiful, beautiful. Messages evidently coming in here in the second month for you. So let's see what that brings in here for you. Get ready and pay attention. You're about to get a message with special meaning. So your second month, you do definitely get messages, probably from spirit, definitely from spirit, but it might come from a variety of ways, from the outside world, mental, emotional, spiritual, maybe all. It says maybe someone will text you something nice, or you'll find out about something in a phone call from a friend. Perhaps a letter will come in the mail, or maybe I will send you a sign in nature that will point you in the right direction. Regardless of what you ask, you soon will know the answer, or at the very least, know the way. A message is coming, and we can choose another card if you need to know what that message will be about. Well, we'll use these cards here to find out what this message is about here. So, Prince of Wands, new passion, new drive, new light being brought into your life, and new power too. The 10 of Wands, endings and beginnings. This is like the 11 of Wands that comes after this 10 of Wands. So you definitely are getting this direction on where you want to invest your energy in this higher way, not in the lower vibrational ways before, but a new higher vibrational way coming in here. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles is the last thing that grows on the fruit tree is the fruit. So there is planting of seeds that happens here. And so you do start off on this new level here during this month as you get this direction, as you get these messages that come in. But it is about being patient and allowing things to unfold. Things are not going to happen overnight, but it's okay. You can enjoy the journey. You can enjoy the process as you're going here. Yeah, and the Nine of Wands here. So you got the 9, the 10, and the 11 of Wands coming in here. But the Nine of Wands does show that whatever was blocking you before, because this Ace of Wands was like back behind here creating this wall, that you have discovered here with this Prince of Wands, which is the Page of Wands, you have this power in your hands, knowing that whatever you focus your energy on is what you grow and also attract into your life. It's opening up this wall now that you can pass through to the sun, which is joy and celebration and things that are of a higher purpose too. And it tells you here, this Page of Wands and all this Wands energy, as we were saying, that if you focus on unconditional love, the higher stuff, gratitude, laughter, joy, we tell the universe that we enjoy that and we'd like more, and you do draw more of that in as well. But if we focus in on our fears, right, what we are missing in our life, what we hate in our life, what we fear will come into our life or not come into our life, or fear that will leave our life or not come in, not leave our life or come into our life. We grow that. We tell the universe, I want more of that. And it's like, all right, that you're asking me for that. I'm giving it to you. So this is very much an empowering month here. You're realizing a lot, connecting a lot in your first month. Second month, you're stepping into your power and you're choosing and where you want to, focus your energies. And then the third month, here you go into taking action. What a beautiful card. I'm just going to zero in. Sorry for the glare there. They're very glossy. The horsies. So we'll put them right here. Card number 14. Let's see what this is here. So the mind is like a bow, and our thoughts can be golden arrows. Who is not always hunting satisfaction? Who is not beseeching a kiss from the mouth of heaven? Knowing her lips and having a key to her house, let me be your guide. Again, this connecting and being aware of our thoughts, right? This talked about negative thoughts. The time for reflection has passed. Show up, stand up, step up. Make that next move. Action has genius fire in it, and it can revitalize and kindle your life, relationships, and projects. Don't hold back. Instead, hold yourself in alignment of what you know is your highest truth and take action toward embodying that truth through your deeds. So not the fear-based truth, but the higher truth that you are learning and growing, and it's taking action toward that. So what a beautiful progression here. Yeah, you have the Five of Swords, which you're stepping away from the conflict here, because as you connect to the capital T truths, you no longer feel this need and desire here to prove that your small t truths that are rooted in fear are more truer than other people's small t truths rooted in fear. Because you're seeing things from a higher perspective, the capital T truths that are rooted in unconditional love from the higher realms. And so your interest is pursuing the truth of love instead of the small truth of fear. And you don't feel the need to defend anymore, because capital T truth of love doesn't need defending. Only our small t truths of fear do. So I like this. The third month, you're moving away from feeling you need to defend old ways of thinking, and you're instead taking action on higher truths, which are of love, which means you're taking action and showing love through your actions instead of fear and, battle. Yeah, and here's the Two of Wands we were talking about. Whatever you focus your energy on is what grows and expands. So this power of energetic choice continues. And you really are realizing when you focus on love, you draw love into your life. When you focus on war and battle and whatever is going on in the outside world, it gets bigger because we don't see the world as it is. We see the world as we are. And whatever stories we're putting with our brain, our emotional choices, our energetic choices, our physical actions, all of that is energetic, and it draws things in relationship to those things to us. So we change our action, we change our thoughts, our emotions, our energy, and our actions. Our world changes as well. Then you have the Star card. Yes, dreams come true, balance, seeing things from this higher perspective, and connecting to your higher self. This is Aquarius energy, which so much is happening this year too, with Pluto moving into Aquarius. It's the age of Aquarius, blooming in beautiful ways. Old ways of thinking, old ways of being no longer work. We're moving into something much, much different, which has to do, of course, like we talked about, love, 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 higher ways, not the old lower ways of fear. Those don't work anymore. The world is changing. We're becoming, also there's this feeling, the Aquarius energy of the 11th house is about community, brotherhood, sisterhood, togetherness, that wholeness that we were talking about too. And so there is this coming together, and there's a lot in the outside world trying to tear us apart. But if we refuse to buy into all that and to be drawn into that, instead we are choosing to ground ourselves, become beacons of love, and then we can draw that together. Hope. Beautiful card. So I love this for you. All right, that is what we have for your birthday reading. If you are looking for even more specific information, I do offer birthday readings, which are all listed in the description box down below. So if you want to get like a 6-month reading or a year reading, all of that is listed there with links talking about what comes with all of that, if you're interested. I also offer other personal readings, past life readings, relationship readings, etc. But all of that is listed down in the description box. So if you do want to dive deeper, you have that. Also, if you're wanting, more messages of love from above, other things you can do is, first, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell the YouTube algorithm that you love things like this, and it'll draw more of it to you. Tells me you enjoy these readings too, and that is important to me. The other thing you do is click that subscribe button. That does give you access to the notification bell, and if you go there and select all, you'll be notified when any new videos come out on my channel. Plus, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. And then in addition to all that, you become part of a beautiful love tsunami and help spread the Zen love. Because when you like or share any of these videos, comment on any videos, subscribe to my channel, even becoming one of my YouTube channel members, doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, happy, crazy, excited, wants to automatically share these videos with other people as well. So if you are inspired by any of that, please know I'm very, very grateful for that. So as you're going through your beautiful next rotation around the sun, may your year be filled with more unconditional love and joy and laughter than you can almost handle. I hope you do something amazing for your birthday. You certainly deserve it. And until we chat again, know that as you're going through your life, every second of every day of your life, you are eternally, unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there, and you take care.